Sorry, ma'am.
What is breathing?
What is teething?
Yes.
Ma'am, what's teething?
I'm asking what is breathing? Breathing. We are doing respiration in organisms. Am I
Yes,
not
ma'am.
clearly audible to you?
Ma'am, no, actually, I'm here. So what is breathing?
Yes. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. I was hearing teething. I was like, I thought, what is teething? So, ma'am, breathing is basically like the process by which it's the process in which a living organism breathes, or yeah, like that.
Okay. So Shreya, I think you have done till breathing and cellular respiration. We have done the difference between them, as I remember.
Breathing and yes, ma'am, till breathing we did.
So in the yesterday's class, I started with the types of respiration. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So yeah. So under types of respiration, we have two types: aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Okay. So first understand this, Shreya, that aerobic something which is in the presence of oxygen. Okay. Wherever there is the requirement of the oxygen for the respiration process, that is known as the aerobic respiration. Whereas the one which takes place in the absence of oxygen. Okay. So can you tell me where does the respiration takes place in the absence of oxygen? In the
Ma'am,
human zone. Any
in the
idea
blood?
about it? No, no, no. It will be in the muscle cells. We'll discuss about that also. But first understand that what are your aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Okay. So if I
Okay.
talk about is it clear that presence and absence of oxygen differentiate aerobic and anaerobic respiration?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming on to the second point, that is we all are utilizing the glucose as the form of energy. Okay. By the process of respiration, it is breaking down the glucose to form the carbon dioxide and energy. Yes or no? So in this, glucose is broken down to produce in this. Glucose is broken down in the presence of oxygen if carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Okay, understood? Whereas in the case of anaerobic, so we are talking about the anaerobic respiration of yeast here. Okay, so glucose,
Ye-
since there is not the presence of oxygen, so glucose is converting to alcohol and carbon dioxide, and alcohol that is made is the ethanol. So anaerobic respiration of the yeast result into the fermentation, and fermentation further produces the alcohol. Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the process of aerobic respiration, since the body is taking oxygen inside and producing the carbon dioxide as the product, so exchange of gases is taking place over here. Okay, whereas in this, the exchange of gases is there, but since there is no oxygen, so it is not taking part in that process. Okay. Also, we have understood from the last classes that this is taking place inside the mitochondria. Yes or no? And
Yes, ma'am.
mitochondria is within your cytoplasm. So it is the powerhouse of the cell. Okay. So it is producing the energy. So that is by the help of the aerobic respiration. Whereas the anaerobic takes place only within the cytoplasm because there is no oxygen. Okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
first of all, write these differences. Then we'll move on to the anaerobes. Okay. Shreya, your video is off, dear. I can't see.
Sorry, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now you can write the difference.
Ma'am, only the part which you have written, right? Not this type
Yes,
of
yes. This I have written in the last class only. This
Okay,
I
ma'am.
explained to the student in last class.
Ma'am, what have you written after glucose for the anaerobic respiration, the second point?
This is ethanol, alcohol.
Oh, acha. Okay, ma'am. Exchange of gases in there in for the anaerobic.
Change of gases is there, but oxygen does
Oh,
not
but
take.
one second.
Is it done, Shreya?
Once again, ma'am, I think like the last point. Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's come on to the anaerobes. So anaerobes are those organisms which can survive without the use of oxygen. Okay. So this could be the yeast. Fine. So as I told you that yeast is used for the fermentation process for the production of the alcohol. Okay. So same reaction will be written here. It will be the glucose. Okay. In the absence of oxygen will give off the alcohol and carbon dioxide. Okay. This point you can write for the anaerobes.
Like below that table, I have to write this one.
No, the one which I have written.
Yeah, this one only below the table. And arrow is yeast.
So this is utilized for making the wine and beer. Is consumption of alcohol good for the health or bad for the health?
It's bad for the health.
Why?
Ma'am, like,
There must be a logic behind it if it is harmful for the body. It can damage your liver. Okay.
yeah, yes, something damage the liver.
Yes, and
Ma'am,
it will reduce the metabolism process. Yes,
okay. Ma'am, fermentation, right?
yes, it is fermentation.
Okay,
Fermentation.
done, ma'am.
And Shreya, can you give me just 1 minute, dear? I'm starting it in just 1 minute. Okay?
Sure, ma'am.
Yes. So, are you here, Shreya?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here only.
So we have understood that how the anaerobic respiration takes place in the yeast. Okay, and it
Yes,
will result in the production of the alcohol. Now, what if the anaerobic respiration occurs in the humans? Is it possible? First of all, switch on your camera. I can't see you. And switch on your mic also. Hello.
yes, ma'am.
So, is it possible that anaerobic respiration takes place in humans?
Ma'am, like without the oxygen, right?
Yes, without the oxygen.
No,
And aerobic without oxygen. No,
no.
it is possible. It is possible. But this takes place, this impacts your muscles in the body. Okay?
But how will it
So,
take place
see,
without oxygen?
I'm telling you that. Let's say you have came from a vigorous exercise. What could be the vigorous exercise here?
Ma'am, like in the gym, you're doing the workout. Are
Okay,
you going
only
running,
in the gym if you are running,
running,
if you are running,
walking,
yes, walking,
and then cycling,
cycling is also there, or
swimming?
any activity you have done just after leading a sedentary lifestyle. You have started eating the pizzas, burgers, and you are leading a sedentary lifestyle without any exercise, without any workout. So suddenly a thought came into your mind that you should start doing the exercise, and you have started doing it without warm up, without stretches, okay, and with more repetitions, okay. So what will happen? Ultimately, that will be a kind of vigorous, although it will not be a vigorous exercise for a body which is already in doing practice, okay. But it would be difficult for your body if you are leading a sedentary lifestyle. So you have started doing it. Now you suddenly start feeling aching in your muscles, okay, in your legs. Fine. It usually affects the legs, okay. So after running, you there is cramps into your muscles, okay, cramps into your legs. There will be soreness. So that soreness is due to the production of the lactic acid, okay, and that lactic acid is produced by the anaerobic respiration. Okay, after coming from these activities, aerobic activities, so you start breathing at a faster rate, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
And you start taking you start breathing with your mouth also.
Yes, ma'am. With the mouth.
Why? Due to the lack of oxygen in your body. Okay. So to compensate the demands of the oxygen in your body, you start breathing at a faster rate. Also, you start taking air in through your mouth. You are doing it with the nose, but started doing it with the mouth also. Compensatory.
Like, why do you do it with your mouth then?
We are doing with the mouth to meet the oxygen demands in your body. At that time, the oxygen is not sufficient to meet your body demands. And taking the air from the nose is not fulfilling that oxygen demand in your body. Okay, that's why mouth is also utilized for breathing, so that you would be able to take more air into your body. Yes or no?
Okay, ma'am.
So at that time, what happens? Lack of oxygen is there into your muscles. So this, after vigorous exercise, there will be oxygen deficiency into your body. That will lead to the partial breakdown of the glucose. This partial breakdown will result into the formation of the lactic acid. Okay. So those cramps are due to the lactic acid.
Lactic acid.
Okay.
Ma'am, how does the how does the lactic
It
acid like
accumulates onto your muscles.
oh,
Okay. This accumulates onto your muscles. Fine. Further,
okay,
this is the reaction that in the absence of oxygen, this is converting to lactic acid and energy. Okay. So once it has started, once the soreness has started, in the medical terms, it is also known as DOMS. Okay.
wrong?
Delayed onset, delayed onset muscle soreness. Okay. So this usually lasts for 24 to 48 hours. After 48 hours, you start feeling relieved. Okay. So Shreya, first understand here, then I'll give you time to write. Don't worry. Okay. Whenever I'm speaking, you need to understand that. Okay. Listen that, but don't write. Okay. Then further, this lactic acid is causing pain now. What to do to prevent this? So usually it is recommendable that you have to take bath with the warm water. Any logic behind that?
Ma'am, I'm not sure, but then like my father, like, whenever I have like been into like some of the reason, he tells me to do the same thing, like take a bath with warm water and like you can add salt also in it, like yeah.
Yes. See, warmness will provide more blood circulation. See, there is a concept of vasodilatation. This is a medical concept behind this, but I am telling you, there is a concept of vasodilatation. Okay?
It's like when the blood
So,
gets like
no, with this, your vessels become widened. Okay. Vasodilatation, dilate meaning increasing in size. Okay. And vasoconstriction meaning decreasing in size. So I am telling you how I treat my patients when they come with any injury first. Okay. So first of all, if there is an acute injury, okay, if a person has came with the bruising with the ankle sprain, so I give them the cold pack first. Why? Because cold pack at that area, the blood circulation is more. That's why it is causing bruising. Okay.
sorry, ma'am.
Shreya, see, let's say a person, an athlete have came to me, okay,
Huh.
and they have a ankle sprain. Do you know what is ankle sprain?
Yeah, I know ankle sprain. It's like when your ankle gets twisted.
Yeah. So first and the foremost sign for the ankle sprain is excessive swelling. Okay. And there will be bruising also. Okay.
Oh,
In
and
some cases there is bruising and in some cases it is not there. But swelling is the foremost. And you would be able to see it with the eyes. Okay. You can even palpate it. Okay. So in that case, the first process for rehabilitation, I give that athlete or any other individual a cold pack. Why? Because cold pack works on the mechanism of vasoconstriction. Okay, this is the term used, vasoconstriction. So ice, okay, or coolness. I can say for this you can use hot or warm. Okay, so since there is excessive, see, this is the mechanism of the body to firstly fight against by showing the sign of the swelling. Understood? So
okay.
I will apply the ice pack onto that so that your swelling will get reduced, because here the diameter of the vessels get small. Okay, it becomes small. Fine.
And
So
then
that
when you
there
apply
would
like
be
the
no excessive swelling. Yes.
then it like expands in size.
Yes. It is expanded. So to contract it, constrict. So to contract it, I am giving it ice pack. But as we are using the concept of vasodilatation for the warm water, hot bath. Okay, why? So that your vessels become dilated. Fine, understood? And what will happen if the vessels become dilated? There will be more flow of blood. If something is that much small and if it expands to this level, so what will happen? There will be excessive
Flow
blood
of blood.
circulation. Okay. So what will happen if blood will flow through that area? So it will carry the oxygen also. Yes or
Yeah.
no? So this is the mechanism behind the warm water.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, this warm water will cause the vasodilatation. If you wish to write, you can write this term, but this is not for your level. Okay, I'm just telling you the concept behind it. Why we are calling that blood circulation is increased by the warm bath. or water bath. Okay, so it will ultimately increase the blood circulation. There will be more blood supply, more oxygen supply. Ultimately, what will happen? This reaction will happen, that oxygen will cause the breakdown of the lactic acid
Lactic acid,
with the production of the
carbon
carbon
dioxide,
dioxide and water. This is how,
water.
yeah, this is how the muscle cramps happen. And after breaking down of the lactic acid, your pain depletes. Okay,
Okay. So like if you get a
if
bruise or
if you get a,
like if you get a bruise or like swellingness on like any part of your body which is not your legs, like it could be hand or
if
anything,
it is an
then
acute
also
injury, if it is an acute, just happened now. Let's say something has happened, something injury has happened, and you have to use the ice pack within 24 hours. Okay,
yeah, and then if you
post injury.
after then it might get you like it could have expanded in that one day the injury.
Sorry,
But then if you don't use the ice pack immediately or you don't give any like attention to that injury, the swellingness or the bruise, then what will happen?
it will continue to become more. Okay,
And to
there
in
will
order
be
to stop it,
more
you have to
pain.
apply.
See, it can be treated with two ways. Either you take the antihistamines, okay, anti-inflammatory drugs that will reduce your pain also. Either you apply the ice pack. Okay, ice pack is found to be very much effective post injury. Okay, whenever there is inflammation or bruising. Okay,
Okay.
usually people apply ice pack. They avoid taking the medication
Yeah, the
because,
cell can be
yeah,
healed by ice only. So
pain medications also cause side effects in your body, but this is something superficial. This is not causing any side effect, but there is a time span of taking this. If you can't keep that ice pack directly, first of all, it is contraindicated to keep the ice pack directly onto that area. You have to cover it with something, okay, and then you have to put it so that you will get its coolness, okay, onto that area. You don't have to apply ice directly onto that
like
part.
it shouldn't be a direct touch with that.
It should be covered in something, at least in a single layer, okay,
Okay.
and this should be kept for at least 8 minutes, not more than that.
Okay.
Okay, but usually people on contrary, if there is, but whenever there is swelling that is visible, you don't have to give hot pack onto that. Okay, you don't
Okay.
have to give, you have to
So
apply the
like
ice.
if someone got a injury like on Monday, but then they're applying the ice pack on Wednesday or Thursday, then it won't like it won't heal it, right?
See,
It won't heal the bruise.
ice is not for healing. Ice is for relieving the symptoms. Okay, ultimately you have to go for further treatment, but this is an immediate treatment to your injury. Okay, if you are thinking that you will apply the ice pack for 3 days, okay, continuously, so it will not work. Either you have to take the medication, okay, or apply some ointment onto that. Okay,
Okay.
understood?
Okay, ma'am. Got
Please
it.
write it. Please write it.
Ma'am, like could you like zoom in so that I can see the full thing like
Sure,
once?
sure, I can do.
No, no, like zoom out.
Zoom out your, then you won't be able to see it.
No, it's fine. I just
I'll
wanna have a
I'll move it sideways also. First, you write this. Okay.
yeah. Yes, ma'am. After the formation of lactic acid, should I the DOMS thing? DOMS?
DOMS, you can write it somewhere else. This is another name that is the aching part. Okay?
Oh, okay.
This I have told you so that you can use another term for this. DOMS.
Okay, then you can. It's fine if you
This
show
is
this
just an
DOMS.
extra information. This DOMS, this vasoconstriction and vasodilatation, all of them
Ma'am,
are
can I show
the
them at the
extra.
last? Or I'll write them in a bubble at the last. Like at the end. C6H12O6.
Okay, Shreya, if I ask that a person is having a low back pain, okay,
Sorry, ma'am?
so I am asking if a person has low back pain, okay,
Low back pain.
yes, low back pain. So
Okay.
in that case, which mechanism will you use? Which type of heat or ice you will give?
If the person has low back pain, right?
Yes, it has low back pain.
We'll use the hot and the warm effect.
Yes, we will use it because it will ultimately, there is not only the concept for blood circulation, there is a concept of muscle relaxation also. Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
whenever you apply heat, hot pack, so the constricted muscles will become relaxed. Okay,
Okay. Mm. Can you scroll towards right? Yeah, done.
any doubt in any of the points here up till now?
No, ma'am.
Everything clear to you?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, but can I just write the can you scroll? Yeah, this one. Vasodilation, I guess.
This is vasodilatation. This is also known as vasodilation, but specifically it is written vasodilatation.
What or where? Vasoconstriction.
This is vasoconstriction.
Oh, done, ma'am.
And now let's come on to the breathing. Okay, we have completely understood what is respiration, what are the types of respiration, okay, why it is important for the human beings and for the other organisms also. Okay, so now coming on to the breathing. So breathing is something you well said. It is taking oxygen into your body and giving off carbon dioxide. Okay, so under breathing we have two processes. Okay, inhalation and exhalation. So let me explain you this with the help of the diagram also. The difference between these two. Okay, so Shreya, inhalation is something which involves it is also known as inspiration. So you are taking oxygen. This is the oxygen the person is taking through the nose. Okay, so this is the process of inhaling, whereas this person is giving off carbon dioxide. Okay, so this is exhaling the carbon dioxide. First point clear? Yes
Yes,
or
ma'am.
no? Okay, and where does the exchange of gases taking place?
Through the nose.
No.
In the lungs, in the lungs, in the lungs.
Yeah, in the lungs within the alveoli surface. This we have already discussed.
Yes,
At
ma'am.
the alveoli surface, the balloon sacs that are present at the tips of the bronchioles. Okay? Those
Bronch.
will inflate and deflate. Okay, inflate and deflate whenever air enters, whenever air exits. So this is how exchange of gases is taking place. Okay. So now coming on to the second difference between inhalation and exhalation. If you can observe, okay, Shreya, first take the air inside your body and tell me the changes with your chest. Is it expanding or
It's expanding, and when I exhale, it's like,
it is deepening? Okay,
yeah,
there will be
deflating.
deepening when you are exhaling, and the chest is expanding when you are taking the air inside. Yes or no? So why that chest is expanding? Because the
You
lung volume is increasing. Okay.
lung volume.
Why? Yeah. This is expanding because see, you did not had the lung volume in your lungs. Okay.
Sorry,
There
ma'am.
was there was no air into your lungs. That's why you have taken the oxygen. Yes or no? So for
Yes, ma'am.
taking the oxygen, after the administration of the oxygen, the lung volume is increasing. Yes or no? And what is happening with the chest cavity? It is expanding. Yes.
Expanding.
This is the second point. Whereas in the case of exhalation, whenever the air is leaving the body, okay, so that volume is decreasing. Okay, there will be the deepening, depression. Okay, yes or no?
Okay. Yes,
So
ma'am.
this
Okay.
is the second point. Okay? Second difference. Now third point is rib cage is expanding, or I can say chest cavity is expanding. In this case, rib cage is retracting or coming back. This also you have observed. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what is diaphragm? What
Ma'am,
is diaphragm?
ma'am, it's like something that is right below, like a rib cage,
Yeah, right below your lungs. Okay.
lungs, like
That
the
is
respiratory.
also a muscular organ. See, this is the diaphragm. Okay. This is the
Yes.
diaphragm. Fine. So,
No, what
whenever
I don't know how to explain how what is a diaphragm.
this is a muscular organ. Okay. Diaphragm is a muscular organ that contracts and relax whenever air is entering and exiting from your body. Okay. So whenever you are inhaling, so if you can observe in this diagram, Shreya, so this is becoming flattened. Yes or no? There is the flattening. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. That means your diaphragm is contracting in the case of inhalation. But if you can observe in this diagram, this is becoming concave. Yes or no? The shape
Hmm.
is like this.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
it is moving up due to the
Like bulging
relaxation.
outward.
Yes. So this is the fourth point. In this case, it is contracting and becoming flat. In this case, it is moving up and due to the diaphragm relaxation. Okay. Now, in the case of inhalation, there is the drop of the air pressure. Okay. Drop of the air pressure. Why? Because you are taking the air into your body. Yes or no? Why? Because pressure is decreased in the body. That's why you are taking it in your body. Okay. Whereas in the case of exhalation, when air pressure is more into your body, so you urge to pass out it through your nose. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it is expanding your chest cavity. Okay, pressure is increasing. So if this air pressure increases, all the points clear to you?
Yes, ma'am. All five.
Any doubt in any of the points?
No, ma'am.
So now you can write the difference.
Ma'am, right?
First write first write for the breathing, and then you can write
Oh,
for the inhalation and exhalation. And these are the points of difference.
ma'am, first I write about the breathing.
Sorry, yes, you have to write about the breathing.
Can you explain towards like the inhalation and exhalation?
Sorry,
Can you zoom in on the part where there's inhalation and exhalation, the difference?
is it fine now?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
By ma'am, exhalation second point, second diaphragm relaxes and becomes dome shape
Yes,
by
this is the dome shape by moving up.
moving. Okay. I thought it was like mewing or something. Can you scroll down? Air pressure. Just gravity. Then, ma'am.
And